Hi guys, on this week's show, a cracking GSM blend from the sun-soaked southern Rhône, coming right up. Hi folks, welcome to yet another edition of Big on Wine, the channel that brings you news, clues and reviews about, yes, everything in the world of wine. And on the show this week, my wine of the week is none other than this one here. It is Lunar Apogé Côtes du Rhône 2016. And it comes in for just under the €15 mark where I am. Oh, lovely colour. Wonderful. Okay, let me tell you a little bit about this wine. This is a classic Côtes du Rhône blend. And by that I mean the traditional GSM, so the Grenache, the Syrah and the Mourvèdre, and in fact maybe we should call this GSMC because there is a fourth variety in this wine, and it is Cinsault. Okay, the wine is produced by a winery called Domaine des Carabiniers, and they are situated on the right bank or west bank of the Rhône, roughly 15 kilometers or so north of the city of Avignon, famous of course for its halfway house bridge. Okay, now let's have a look at this in the glass, and we can see immediately that this has a kind of light to medium body, so the traditional body of a Côtes du Rhône wine, fairly translucent, and it has that wonderful kind of a cherry red with just that little touch of brown to it in the glass. Very attractive indeed. Classic stuff. All right, let's try this in the nose. Yes, indeed. I don't think you could mistake the fact that you are sniffing Côtes du Rhône here. Now, this has a wonderful smell of ripe red berries, dried fruits, touch of spice in the nose as well. And also that kind of leathery, toasty aroma to it. So very, very classic stuff here in this glass. Now this has got 13% alcohol and roughly 3 grams of residual sugar per litre, so fairly middle of the road in that sense. Okay, let's try it in the mouth. Now this has got a nice full flavour, a flavour that really starts to develop in the mouth. In terms of tannins, it's relatively soft, so nothing harsh about this at all. Red berries, again, very much to the fore, so we're getting cherry and maybe even a touch of strawberry. There's almost a touch of sweetness to this wine, which is unusual, sort of a spicy sweetness. Cherry, touch of strawberry, touch of spice in here as well. Soft tannins, very pleasant indeed. Let's try it one more time. Sufficient tannins, however, and acid to just give you that slight puckering of the mouth in the finish there. Slightly dryness to the palate in the finish. Very nice indeed. Okay, what is this Côtes du Rhône going to be good with in terms of food? Well, we have to understand that the Côtes du Rhône like this is going to be the choice of many, many diners who are looking forward to a meat dish. And this is the kind of wine, I think, which would go well with pretty much all meat dishes, probably also pasta, pizza, and the like. So if you're going to be making a nice pasta or pizza in the near future, I can recommend this Côtes du Rhône here. A light to medium bodied Côtes du Rhône like this one deserves to be served slightly chilled. So I would be suggesting around the 13 to 14 degree mark for a wine like this. So put it in the fridge for 45 minutes or so before you serve it. Let's bring you the heads up on this wine. We're talking here Lunar Apogé Côtes du Rhône. The vintage is 2016. A young GSMC from the Southern Rhone, quality stuff, just under €15 bottle where I am. I'm going to give this wine 4 stars out of 5. Okay guys, many thanks for taking the time to follow this week's video and the introduction to this very attractive young Côtes du Rhône here. If you've enjoyed what you've seen and heard, then please do feel free to give us that big thumbs up, for which we always are so grateful. Hit that big red button, of course, in order to subscribe. Drop a comment down below if you feel like it, and of course follow me on all my other social media platforms. I'll be back again next week with another great wine of the week for you. But until we meet again, this is Tony Melville signing off and saying, hey, be good to each other, take care out there, enjoy your wines, and cheers.